Hi, welcome back to our channel, or if you are brand new, welcome. We're the Adorkables. I'm Kira.
I'm Kiki.
I'm Will.
I'm Evelyn.
Today we have our very first ever tagged Disney YouTube community friends family event. We were tagged to do the Disney 20 questions. I'm excited for it. It's our very first time we've been tagged in anything included. And it's an honor to be tagged by RushingToDisney, Ashlyn DaShawn. It was created originally by ZackDoesThingz. I will link both of their videos or both of their channels down below. And at the end of the video, I will be tagging 3 other YouTube channels. So we're going to go ahead and get started because there are 4 of us. So it might take a little bit longer to answer. So, very first question. What is your favorite Disney memory?
So for me, it'd be the first time we really went to Disney World back in 2015. It was a lot of fun. Definitely enjoyed it. It was my first time. So yeah, that was a good experience.
So just the whole entire experience?
The whole experience. It
Yeah.
was incredibly overwhelming. So
Disney World for the first time is overwhelming. What's your favorite Disney memory, Kiki?
I don't really know. I have a lot. My favorite one, the funniest one, I think is not that one. Not what Disney right now, not that one. Is they went on a ride that she wanted to go on, and they went on it without her, and she got really mad.
Sure, bring up painful memories.
oh, and then the ride broke and was broken the rest of the time that we were at the park, so she didn't get to ride it.
She had to wait until we went to Disney Paris to get to ride it. What, 2 years later?
2 years later. Yeah.
Your favorite memory?
I think mine was the Disney trip I took with a couple of my friends to Disney Paris last May.
So, my favorite, we've been to Disney World, Disneyland Paris, and then Disneyland here in California. My favorite Disney World is a certain meet and greet that we did with some Disney characters, which I will talk about later for another question. Disney Paris, I'd have to say my favorite memory with that, we went with our best friends, another family. Hi guys. Was when we got photobombed. Remember on Big Thunder Mountain?
Oh, yeah.
The Disney cast member, we were taking a selfie on Big Thunder Mountain and she popped her head in and photobombed us. And then later she came and found us in the park while we were walking around to take an actual good picture with her. So that was a little bit of extra Disney magic from a cast member there. It was great. And then Disney California, another character experience, the character dining at Plaza Inn that we did was very funny. And I'll talk about that later as well. So question 2. What or who is your favorite Disney character and why? You want to go first this time?
Mine's the Mad Hatter. I don't really have a particular reason. I like how mad he is and how just kind of all over the place he is because I'm kind of the same way.
Gigi?
What?
I have like a question. I have 2. I can't choose between one. It's Stitch from Lilo and Stitch and Harry the Platypus from Phineas and Ferb.
Phineas and Ferb. Honey?
For me, it'd have to be, it's Linguini from Ratatouille. Just because that's me. I'm the crazy goofball, but I love being in the kitchen. I'm much more of a cook than he is, though. But yeah, he'd have to be my favorite character.
My favorite characters, male-wise, it would have to be Genie. I love Genie. He's an amazing character and teaches you so much throughout the movie. Just be careful what you wish for. And maybe an unpopular opinion, but I think that Will Smith actually did a very good job playing Genie in the live action. But of course, nobody could beat Robin Williams. He was great. Female, a non-princess favorite for me would be Esmeralda. She's a strong character from Hunchback of Notre Dame. Yeah. Number 3, what is your favorite Disney pin and why? This one, they do not know what the questions were before the video. They wanted to be surprised by them, but of course a couple of them we had to prepare for. So we actually have our favorite pins on our pin board here. Let me turn off this. So these are Will's. It's a set. It's 2 pins, but from Star Wars, Leia, and Han Solo's I Love You, I Know. Mine is this Beauty and the Beast book pin that I got from Disneyland Paris. It was a limited release from the live action. Evelyn's is the Hades high heel. And Kiki's is a Stitch donut. She collects the food-themed pins, and Stitch was her favorite. Okay. Question number 4. What is your favorite Disney song? What's your favorite Disney song? Huh? Okay, it could be a theme song. You gotta talk louder, let them know.
The Perry the Platypus theme song.
Perry the Platypus's theme song. You?
I don't really know if it counts as a Disney song, though.
What is it?
Fall Out Boy Centuries. I don't really know if that counts as a Disney song because it was in Big Hero 6.
Yeah, it's in a Disney movie, so Big Hero 6's Centuries by Fall Out Boy.
So, and you actually find this to be weird. I'll Make a Man Out of You from Mulan.
It's one of those songs. I'm not gonna sing it. I'm not gonna sing it.
And I do every time. It gets stuck in my head just randomly at work sometimes too. Yeah, I don't know why.
So mine is, yeah, he's up. He's okay. Princess and the Frog. I love that whole entire soundtrack, but the one song that I've got to sing every single time it comes on is Almost There. It's catchy. It's fun to sing. I love it. All right, what is your favorite Pixar movie?
Mine is Toy Story. Always has been ever since I was young. That's always been my favorite.
The first one?
Yeah.
Our movies. Wall-E. Okay.
Oh, mine's Monsters, Inc.
Mine, it's a tie between Brave and Ratatouille. I love both of those. It's not just because of you, Missy. Okay, question number 6. What is your favorite Disney park?
What do you mean?
So, for example, I love Animal Kingdom. Absolutely love Animal Kingdom just because of all the animals. The Tree of Life was absolutely amazing as well. I loved seeing that, just walking in, and it was just really, really cool.
For me, the Tree of Life is kind of everybody's Cinderella or Sleeping Beauty castle. Everybody says the main street is the red carpet. The castle is their favorite icon. For me, that's how I feel about the Tree of Life. The Tree of Life is my favorite Disney icon.
Yeah.
And I love seeing it every time. So, and it can be Walt Disney World as a whole, it could be Disneyland Paris as a whole, Disneyland California as a whole, or an individual little park from each one.
California Adventure.
There
Does
you
that
go.
count?
There you
Yes.
go. Yeah.
I like California Adventure because I love Pixar Pier. I think Pixar Pier is like my favorite part of Disney California.
I think mine would be.
You gotta speak up, sweetheart.
I think mine would be just Disney World. The first time we went, it was really fun.
We were there for 10 days and we still didn't get to see everything. Of course, they were
20.
10 and 5 at the times. And of course, you all know lugging around kids with you and everything, it gets to be a lot. You don't get to see as much as you would when they're older like this. So we're excited to go back soon and get to see a lot more. Walt Disney World would be mine as well, just because of how large it is. There's so much to do, and like I said, 10 days there, we still didn't get to see everything. It would be a toss-up individual park-wise between Epcot and Animal Kingdom. I would love to be able to spend as much time as I could back in the World Showcase part of Epcot sometime, because we wanted to do that last time, but 10 and 5, they didn't find World of Showcase very entertaining. They were too busy doing the Perry the Platypus scavenger hunt thing with my sister at the time, and that's
they
what.
probably love it now.
Yeah,
That's what I was saying.
get to travel the world.
Which we've already done.
All right, question 7. What is your favorite Disney ride?
Oh, easy. Actually, mine's a toss-up between two. I really like, so it used to be the Tower of Terror, but it's now the Guardians of the Galaxy ride. I love that ride.
It's only Guardians of the Galaxy at Disneyland, California. It's still Tower of Terror at Disney World and Disneyland Paris.
It won't be for very long at Disney Paris. But I love that ride, and I also really like the Incredicoaster.
What about you?
So for me, at Walt Disney World, it would be the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. I remember everybody's reactions to that when we first went. Everybody loved it. The pictures we have from it, everybody's got these big, huge, authentic smiles, and it makes my heart happy. From Disneyland Paris, and they're bringing it to Walt Disney World, and I'm excited for that, is the Ratatouille ride. It was unique and fun, and you literally felt like you shrunk down to the size of a mouse. When you were done, you even got to walk through and see a little bit of Gusto's restaurant, which we got to eat there as well, which was another amazing experience.
My Ratatouille's better.
Yeah.
Disneyland California, it'd have to be the Incredicoaster. I think that they did a really good job. You just get to chase Jack around and try and help the family catch him, and I thought it was inventive. Overall, at all the parks, though, it would have to be Haunted Mansion. We got to go on it every time we go to any of the parks, so I'd say that's my overall favorite for all of them.
For me, Smuggler's Run. Loved it. Absolutely loved it.
Of course,
It
Star
was,
Wars.
yeah, it was 100% worth the wait in the line when we went, and like even now I talk about how it's probably one of the best rides I've ever been on. Incredibly interactive. And I think the biggest thing about it is where it's different from a lot of other rides. It's an experience, obviously. People will probably classify it more of as an experience as opposed to a ride. But it's also it's a teamwork thing. So you're all doing this together. There's a possibility you get thrown in there. It's 6 people total, so you get thrown in there with 5 random people that you don't even know, and you're all together getting something done, and it's really cool. I liked it a lot. So
At the end, you're high-fiving everybody, even though you don't know them.
Yeah.
Of course, now COVID, you don't high-five people, but hello.
When we went last October, I was with
it was me, you, her,
and Eli, wasn't it?
Eli, and
No, because the 4 of us got stuck with 2 people that we didn't know.
So we've been to Disneyland Paris with our best friends and the whole family there. It's husband, wife, son, daughter. And then we also went to Disneyland California with them as well. So we all stuck pretty close to each other, and we split off when it came to that ride and went into different groups. Have not been on Rise of the Resistance yet, though, so we'll have to see how it
That's gonna be fun.
holds up.
What you got, baby?
My favorite ride from Disney California is the Incredicoaster, and from Disney Paris, I actually don't know that.
That's fine.
You don't have to have one for every park.
And Disney World, it was the GaymeBoyz.
Oh, okay.
The Matterhorn.
No, it's not
Yeah.
the Matterhorn there.
It's the
is it?
Matterhorn.
Yeah, it's the
Okay.
Matterhorn.
Where you
thought it was
you,
called-
like, go up and
How do I know
Just
that?
go backwards, yeah. All right. Question number 8. What is your favorite character dining experience? And we've only been to 2. At Disney World, we did the Princess Breakfast up in Cinderella's Castle. And then more recently here at Disneyland, California, we did the Plaza Inn breakfast. For me personally, it was the Plaza Inn. The characters there were great, especially Captain Hook. He was hilarious. He kept flirting with my best friend, trying to get her to take her wedding ring off and come with him. And then he was making her son stand and do a proper pirate salute. And if you go to our YouTube channel, in the banner there, you'll see a picture of me with him. And he was picking on it. It was just, Captain Hook was definitely a top contender there. It was fun.
I agree with you. That one
Yeah.
was my favorite.
Yeah.
The Plaza Inn.
You too?
No, I like the one in the castle. Oddly enough, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Princess one?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I mostly enjoyed the experience. The ambiance of the restaurant itself, and then obviously the food. The food was really, really good. So
The food and the ambiance was better at the castle as opposed to Plaza Inn, but character experience-wise,
yeah,
the Plaza Inn definitely beat out the princesses. The princesses were great, but just between Max from the Goofy movie, Captain Hook, I got to dance with Mary Poppins Penguin. It was fun. And next one would be, what is your favorite Disney meet and greet? I know what my favorite one is.
So it's probably the only one that I was like really big about standing in line for too was Chewbacca. Yeah, I enjoyed that a lot, especially growing up. Big nerd, in case you haven't picked that up yet. But yeah, being able to actually go and meet him, because I didn't really grow up going to like cons or anything like that, or even to theme parks like this. So to be able to actually physically meet him was awesome. Stood in line for like 2 hours for that one. I didn't care. It was awesome.
The second you found out where he was going to be,
I was like, I'm going over here.
Oh, you're all looking at me.
Okay.
My turn. I have 2. They were both at Disney here in California. One of them was Groot. We got to meet adult Groot outside of the Guardians ride one day when we were there. After getting off of the Guardians ride, and he had like just gotten there, so the line was really short, so we were one of the first people to be there. And then also meeting Jack and Sally. That was really cool. I really liked that.
See, mine was also Groot. It was also because he was kind of funny. He thought like the galaxy dust on your eyes. And like, didn't you come with us?
Yeah. And
Josh was with us too.
he was petting Josh's head.
Yeah. And there was one at Disney World when I met Merida.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you met your future self. My favorite is when we met Phineas and Ferb.
Oh, yeah,
It was an awesome experience. My sister is a huge Phineas and Ferb fan, and she was carrying around a little Perry plushie that I had gotten her for her birthday that day. And Phineas got all excited and took Perry and was petting him and carrying him around, and both of them interacted with the kids really well, and it was a fun, like, they took extra time with us because we had that Perry stuffed animal, and it was cute. Okay, what is your favorite Disney ride soundtrack? So the music on a ride. So for me, I love I could not sing you the songs out of the blue off the top of my head right now, but Haunted Mansion, when I get in there, just all the music and stuff is so...
Yeah. No,
it creates that experience.
mine is Pirates of the Caribbean. Love it every time. I love the music.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Oh, I like the. It's.
It's a small world.
I'm the only one who likes that ride.
It's like kind of childish, but I really like the music in the Winnie the Pooh ride. I really like that one.
It's cute.
I don't know.
That's okay. Don't really pay attention to the music?
Nah, I just try to like.
I can't pay attention to the music on roller coasters. I'm too busy, like, laughing and screaming.
All right. Number 11. Who is your favorite Disney villain?
Go ahead.
So mine. So mainstream Disney villains, the ones everybody knows and loves. Female, Maleficent. I love her. Male, Dr. Facilier. He's one of my all-time favorites as well. If you want to go underrated movie, male, it would be a toss-up between Professor Ratigan from The Great Mouse Detective, or Lord Frollo from Hunchback of Notre Dame. And then
you were going to say Lord Farquaad.
Wrong fandom, okay? Wrong fandom. Lord Frollo. Either way. And then underrated female would have to be a tie between Madame Mim and Yzma. They're hard, right? Yeah.
So mine would be my female one would be Madam Mim, and my male one would be Hades.
Hades?
My female one would be Ursula, and then my male one would be Jafar.
That's a good one too.
I'd have to say, I'm only gonna pick one. I'd have to say Scar. I think if anything, he was the best. Like he really did that role well as villain. Just it was perfect. So.
Also the Queen of Hearts. Sorry. Also the Queen of Hearts.
I'm actually surprised you went that route instead of Darth Vader.
I didn't want to be typical.
Or Palpatine. Alright,
Palpatine's a hero.
so this one. Number 12. Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. Or Mickey's Very Merry Christmas. If you have not been, which one would you like to attend the most?
The Christmas one.
I agree. Christmas. Yeah.
For me, it's one that's not even on here. I want to go to Oogie Boogie Bash.
Pick one.
I want to go to
It's
the Christmas one.
Christmas.
Yeah, Christmas one too.
I like the Halloween. Christmas would be a fun one to go to too, but if I had to choose one or the other, it'd be Halloween. Alright, so number 13. What is your favorite Disney collectible? Again, we've prepared those down here. Mine, my very first Disney UNESCO. This one's not Jim Shore, but I absolutely love her. It's Angelina Jolie's Maleficent. She's got beautiful black and blue all throughout her robe, her horns, her makeup is beautiful. She's got her ring and her staff. For my birthday, Will had gotten me 3 to start my collection, and she was one of them. Jasmine was another, and that was a Jim Shore, and then Sally. But this one's just overall my favorite out of all my collection so far. Alright, This one's Kiki's. She just got this in a Bippity box. If you've seen our video, you probably already know. Stitch holding the little frog in his alien form. Alarm. Do you have yours?
Mhm.
And she collects snow globes. A lot of them are in storage, but out of the ones she has right now, her classic Winnie the Pooh snow globe is her favorite. It's dusty, yeah. It's a little older.
Yeah.
Or actually, you want to put it in there?
I don't have one.
He doesn't really have any collections. I mean, Millennium Falcon Lego, but we don't have that put together right now because we had to move and take it apart.
That's not my collectible.
Chewbacca backpack, yeah. He doesn't have any actual like collections or collectibles. What is your most unique Disney collectible? Is question number 14. Do you want to do yours first? Hers is Thor.
Alright.
So Evelyn's is a Pop Funko that we've got. It's Bro Thor holding a slice of pizza with his fat belly.
He's pretty awesome.
And Evelyn, or Keelan's is also, or Kiki's is also a Pop Funko. Thanos in his ugly Christmas sweater.
Only he can pull it off.
And then mine is a hand-painted teapot that my best friend got me for my birthday. It's unique because it's hand-painted, so even if they were to make one, it would not be identical to this one because there would be slight differences here and there.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
I don't know who painted it. Alright, so question number 15. What is your favorite Walt Disney quote? So yours is
Mine's just super basic. It's like the most famous one. If you can dream it, you can do it.
I wrote yours down for you because she can't remember the whole entire thing, but Kiki's is Disneyland will never be completed. It will continue to grow as long as there's imagination left in the world. So, and that's the big quote for right now, especially with the changes that have been going on at all the parks that people are upset about, especially the most recent one, Splash Mountain, being revamped. You have to keep up with the times. You have to,
You have to keep going.
Yeah, got to keep moving forward. Changes need to be made sometimes. So, my favorite is That's the Real Trouble with the World. Too many people grow up. They do. You?
Me, it's something really, really simple. Is nothing is ever impossible. So.
Number 16. Who is your favorite Disney princess? So I have 3. My top 2, as I've said in previous videos, I gave birth to them. I love Belle. Evelyn's my Belle. She's intelligent, loves her books, doesn't care what other people think of her, wants to be a world traveler. My other one is Merida, strong, independent. I love that she's one of the few princesses, which is growing now, but that didn't end up with a man in the end. She wanted her independence. She wanted to be on her own. But also the family ties in that story I really love. And then my other one is Tiana. Again, another one who did not need a man to get what she wanted. She worked hard. to get where she wanted to be. And I think that's a good message today, is you can't just wish for what you want. You can't wish upon a star. You have to work to make it happen, to get what you want and when you want it.
I have two, but I don't know if they really count because they're not technically princesses. Megara from Hercules. She's not technically a princess. And then Mulan.
She is considered one of the Disney princesses.
But she's not technically.
But she's not
a princess.
technically. She's not.
She's
Not a
not
princess at all, technically, or yeah. You?
Mine is Aurora, and I'd have to say mine's Mulan too.
Aurora and Mulan.
I guess for me, Mulan, really, to
Mulan.
be honest with you.
She's a strong influence.
Yeah.
Alright, so number 17. I'm going to wait for all three of them to say this at the same time. Just, what is your favorite Disney snack?
I have two.
They didn't do what I wanted them to. I was waiting for all three of you to say the same thing at the same time.
You talking about the baked potato?
No.
No.
Not the baked potato.
What were you gonna say?
I was waiting for all three of you to go, beignets. So,
Actually, I
Beignets.
have three.
Beignets. Yeah, the beignets are dope. I like them.
I have three. Beignets, churros, and the baked potatoes.
Mine would be the beignets, the turkey leg, and the baked potato.
don't know if you heard her, beignets, baked potato, and a turkey leg. So, when I think of a favorite snack, I actually think of a drink. Something I have to have every single time I go there, and it's when they get their beignets, I get my mint julep. I love the mint juleps, and I'll try whatever flavor they've got for that season. So that's my go-to. Snack-wise, I mean, beignets are good, but you know me with the fried foods.
That they're amazing? Yes. Yes, they are.
All right, here's a difficult one. Number 18. Olaf or Sven?
Olaf.
Sven.
Sven.
Wasn't as hard as I thought again. For me, Olaf, the
Olaf.
comedic
All over
Sven.
the place.
Sven. Yes.
Sven is adorable, but Olaf, he gives that comedic, especially in Frozen 2.
No.
I love the way Josh Gad handled Frozen 2 with his improv
Samantha? I don't even know a Samantha. I do. I love Olaf. He's adorable, but at the same time, he's hilarious. He's just all over the place. He doesn't really know what's going on. He's
And
just kind of there.
His 30-second summary of Frozen 1 in Frozen 2.
Oh, that was the best part of the movie.
Alright, number 19. What is your favorite underrated Disney movie?
Oh, I mentioned this earlier when I said my favorite Disney song, Big Hero 6. I feel like not a lot of people actually talk about that movie.
Baymax is a popular character, but the overall movie itself is it's very underrated because it came out at around the same time as Frozen, and Frozen just kind of eclipsed it.
Yeah.
Completely.
Even a popular opinion, Frozen's not that good.
Frozen 2 is better than Frozen 1.
How about you? What's your favorite underrated movie?
No.
Huh?
Mm-mm.
No,
Lawrence isn't-
Lawrence is something different, sweetheart.
How about you?
My favorite underrated movie is The Great Mouse Detective. I rarely ever see any merchandise on that. And it's, I don't know. Emperor's New Groove is a close second, but I feel like as the years go on, Emperor's New Groove is getting more and more popular again. But Great Mouse Detective is still an underrated movie that you don't hear or see a lot about, and I love that movie.
What about The Sword and the Stone?
Sword in the Stone, I consider to be an underrated movie.
You don't really see much of that movie other than, like, Madam Mim.
Even then, you don't really see a lot of Madame Mim
they
merchandise.
They literally have a sword in the stone at the California park. literally have one for you
that
to
you can try
and
and pull.
What you got?
Mine I'd have to say is Baymax and
Big Hero 6.
and I have to say Wreck-It Ralph.
Wreck-It Ralph? Yeah, that's one you don't really see too much on anymore either.
I feel like the first one was underrated, and then the second one was overrated.
Yeah.
Personally, I didn't care for the second one. I liked the first one a lot, though.
Yeah.
I didn't
I agree.
How about you?
Mine is Ratatouille. To me, it's 100% underrated. It's an amazing movie, amazing story. It's got an amazing message too. It's definitely 100% underrated.
Ratatouille has its own restaurant, though.
In Paris.
In Paris. Yeah, it's not.
Still got its own restaurant.
It's getting more popular back in the United States again too. Another one of my favorite underrated would be Atlantis, which is PETA and that whole movie
The
as well.
Rescuers.
Rescuers is good too.
Treasure Planet.
I've actually never seen Treasure Planet
What
or
is
The
that?
Black Cauldron.
It's a good one.
I'll have to
Black Cauldron's not that good.
have to watch those. But okay, question 20, very last one. Marvel or Star Wars?
Marvel.
Marvel.
4 hours later. No, Star Wars. It's the nostalgia. Star Wars, I have to say. Can't help it.
For me, it's Marvel. Just I was never into Star Wars until I still have not seen the originals. Actually, don't hate me. I've only seen the newer ones, and that's just because family movie nights, going to the theaters and stuff, they really wanted to see them, so I was dragged along, and so pretty much when Rey came into the picture and forward.
Yeah, episode 7.
Yeah.
So yeah. You've seen episode 1.
We also dragged you into Infinity War and Endgame, though. Because you didn't want to go to either one of those, but he was deployed for both. So we dragged you into the theaters to take us.
Got dragged to a lot of movies.
Can't help it.
So that is all the 20 questions. What do you guys think? I enjoyed doing it.
It was fun.
They were
Yeah,
good
I liked it.
questions.
Yeah.
Made you think. So the next people that we are going to tag in this, 2 of them have been tagged already. One of them, they were tagged, but we're going to tag them again because we haven't seen a video from them yet. Come on, GaymeBoyz, Tim and Johnny. We'd like to see your answers. We will link their YouTube channel down below as well. And then we've got the TheDisneyDuo. They were just also tagged, but they were only tagged about a day or 2 ago, so we didn't know they were going to be tagged, so we're tagging them again. And also we're going to tag Miss Ginger over at Just Ginger. We would love to see all of your guys' answers. We will link all of their YouTube videos or YouTube channels, keep saying videos, down below. We will also link ZackDoesThingz, who is the creator of the 20 questions tag, and we will also link Rushing to Disney. Thank you again for tagging us, Ashlyn and DaShawn, and we will see you all next time, hopefully for our Bippity Box unboxing soon. Bye!
Like and subscribe.
Oh. Yeah. Like and subscribe.